you know, with the music industry shit, man, it's a lot of, you know, fictitious shit that, you know, that go on, and, you know, a lot of things look a certain way, and it's all about how you portray it. You know, you got the King Von situation that ended up happening with Quando and shit, and now you got, like, you might have a lot of Von fans and shit, and they might want to, you know, they want to cloud up everything about clout now, you know what I'm saying? So they might, you know, just out the blue, alright, Luh Ready got a song called, you know what I'm saying? Let me try to press Ready to goddamn try to get some clout. Like, do you worry about shit like that? You know what I mean?
Fuck about that shit. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit, least my concern, big bro.
Yeah. You seen the shit recently where, like, they had, like, the Perkio dude and with the sit nine and throwing the jacket and all that shit.
I seen that. Hey, that little bitch went crazy, bro. That like, that nigga did some shit. Like, yeah, that was personal shit. Like,
A lot of chess being played, you know what I'm saying, out here in the street, man. What you think about, like, you know?
I see the split in the industry. Like when YB dropped, like when he had came home, how that shit just went to divide, motherfuckers went to choosing sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see that shit and like all that press with the little Perkio shit. Like, that shit crazy. That shit wild now.
Yeah, shit good.
But you know, like, I feel like a motherfucker just gotta not get caught up into like, as fuck them situations, but just the industry period. Don't get caught up in that shit. Like, you know how you stepped in. Be yourself. Don't let the money change you. Don't let the fame change you. Don't let the bitches change you. Don't let niggas you meet within that shit change you or your mindset or none of that shit. Feel me?
What you think about, like, you know what I'm saying, snitches nowadays kind of like getting more, say, a pass than, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, it was a little bit different,
Yeah.
you know, but shit a little bit different. Now, the thing that really matter the most is how much money you got, you know what I'm saying? So what's your thoughts on that, man?
Man, ain't nigga worship anything out here, thug. Real shit, cause anything get worshipped out this bitch now. Like, so really, you just really gotta keep a third eye open to shit like that. But like, all that snitching shit, like, I ain't fucking with it. Feel me? I done had partners and shit turn red, you feel me? My little brother Tajay, he down the road right now. You know, I ain't gonna speak on too much, but niggas in the hood know what's going on, bro. You know why little Tajay down the road.
Yeah, man, listening to your music and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, for the people who haven't heard, man, check it out, man. You bring a lot of energy to the record, man. What you think about, like, you know, the music kind of like evolving now? Like, I remember asking Sleeve, man, he was like, you know what I'm saying, music way more melodic now, way more emotional involved and transparent and shit. Like, what you think about the evolution of music, like now, and, you know, like, do you see yourself doing that shit one day too? Cause your music kind of like stand out, cause it's energy based and you just spin, you going in, you feel me?
Like, the evolution of music, like that shit, it had kind of changed, like, and you know, that shit revolve around some of the streets too, you know, niggas you fuck with and shit like that. So, I feel like it done changed a whole lot, like, as far as like you said, Sleeve said, like, like, niggas be putting more emotions into it, like, it's a lot more drill music now, like, the shit have changed, it have changed a lot. It changed a lot, but I just be focused on myself, you know. Like, I just stick to my music and shit like that.
Do you feel like kind of like growing up and shit, like, you know, with the gun violence and all that shit rising, coinciding with the pandemic and shit? Do you feel like there's more guns on the street and shit like that now?
Hell, bro. Hell, man. Cause growing up, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, see, I wasn't back there in them days, like, 2011, 2010, 2009 and shit like that. I went off the porch then, you feel me? I was just a badass kid then, like getting in trouble within school, within the household and shit.
For sure.
But like when I did get out there around like 13 and 14, like it went like 30s and drums and shit like that, switches and shit. That shit went flown around, probably in different states. You feel me? Cause making it grows way slower than other shit. Like, you know, if you go watch some shit back in the days, like from a California artist or Arizona artist or some shit, or somebody up north, like, them folks been doing the shit that we doing now. Like, that shit been going on, bro. You know, we just catching the ass end of it, and it's just slow rolling with us. That shit been going on, though.
But like, it kind of like made me, you know, kind of just made me think about the jail and shit a little bit. Like, because like on the outside looking in, like I wasn't in there, but you been in there the last 3 years and shit. Like, they cover the jail a lot, and just like the shit that go on, and from officer stabbing to, you know, they talked about that new budget and making that they pass to, you know, fix the doors that pop open and shit like that. Like first question, like, what's some things that you'll fix yourself type shit, and two, like, do you feel like, cause I'm if I can remember, I'm thinking it's like $4 million itself just for Bill County, the budget that they approved. Do you feel like all that money helping and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, them folk cuffing that shit, man. Man, them folk called themselves clean, and like before I just left,
Right.
they called themselves getting their jailhouse under control, like cleaning the motherfucker and shit. Them folk wasn't clean and shit, man. Them folk come in that bitch and spray paint over some black mold and push that shit, keep going. Now it's clean just cause you put fresh paint on it. No, motherfucker, hell no. Like, they ain't using that shit, though. Hand-me-down ass phones. You pick up and make, like, security just walked in this bitch and fixed it. Right. You use that motherfucker and pass it to the next nigga, that bitch broke. And they just walked out this bitch. Bringing new visitation screens in there and shit. Like, this bitch keep glitching. My folks can't even hear me. Feel me? I hear my folks loud and clear, but I'm talking, they can't hear a damn thing I'm saying. So, like, I don't know where that money going towards, like, feel me? That shit, they cuffing that shit.
Yeah.